What is the point of the Cricket Scotland Development Trust?
Well, I think, Mike, the main idea is to try and put some resources into the grassroots development of the game, whether that be encouraging more people to play, which is going to be very important in the longer term future of the game here, or whether it's putting money into providing better facilities for youngsters to learn the game, hopefully in the right way. I think we all know that we suffer quite a bit from climate problems up here. It's very wet. If you compare that with the south coast of England even, or some of the stronger cricket playing countries, we're up against it.
And where are the resources coming from? Where does the money come from?
Well, at the moment money is coming from people who are willing to take a chance on if you like, myself and my fellow trustees, that we'll put the money to good use. I think at the moment we haven't got much of a story to tell because we haven't got a track record. All we can really do is say, here are our ideas in general about what we want to do to try and broaden the base of cricket in Scotland so that there's a stronger infrastructure, so that there is more competition, and eventually that should pyramid up to perhaps a better and more competitive situation that allows the international side to be better. But that's the primary purpose, is to feed money in at grassroots level.
In the later stages of your career as a batsman, you became very enamoured of the advantages of artificial pitches because of the consistency that they produced. Is this the kind of thing that you're talking about?
Well, certainly artificial pitches is one of the perhaps a number of the investments that we would seek to support throughout the country, through the clubs or whatever. Certainly it's my belief that if we're going to teach young players the right kind of things, whether they're bowlers or batsmen or fielders for that matter, if we're going to teach them, we have to have the right conditions under which to teach them. We have to have good facilities, and the wicket, the playing surface, is a hugely important part of that.
Have you already taken applications and made awards?
We have. We've considered a number of applications. We haven't finalised any awards yet, but we have made a number of offers to various institutions who've applied to us. And you're catching really us at the very, very beginning of doing all of that. We have obviously limited funding at the moment, but such as we have funding for, we will dispense as best we possibly can.
And how often will you be getting together to consider applications?
I would think probably on a 3 or 4 monthly basis at the moment.
And all the trustees are former Scottish cricketers or people associated with cricket in Scotland?
Yes, there is a good cross-section, but we have people of the stature of George Goddard as a trustee, who is well known to everybody in Scottish cricket as a great off-spinner and a most successful captain of Scotland. So if you like, a doyen of the game up here, George. We have people like Chris Warner, who was a hugely reliable batsman for Scotland in my era, and is an equally reliable guy when it comes to helping us out with our admin and all that kind of stuff. And we also have a number of other people who would perhaps be regarded more as cricket enthusiasts rather than perhaps top level players of the past, but who are equally important because they love and care for the game.
And as a former internationalist with, goodness knows, umpteen caps, you'd have had a lot more in the modern age, I have no doubt. How do you think the international side is actually faring at the moment?
I think they're probably not doing too badly, but I think the World Cup qualification thing was a huge disappointment to everyone, and I think if we get upset with our international side, it really is more disappointment than it is anything else. And I think all of us who work in the background to try and do something for the game, whether it's me and my colleagues who are trying to do something at grassroots, or whether it's the people that are supporting the international side, we're desperately anxious for them to do well. So when they don't do as well as we hope they would, then naturally we get upset and disappointed.